It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome, folks, to Denton, Texas, and the home of the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Dogs will kick this deep to start us off. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilliam. And he'll be brought down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. He stays alive. Look out, room to run here. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Ball handed to the running back. The ball is loose in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. single back, takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Takes the handoff again. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. It's a toss to the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's he is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He fires downfield. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
My gosh, what a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. Giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch, picks up the 1st down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Presley. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made by the tight end. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mean Green.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Up here, second and long from the 15. Looking to throw. It's Presley. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? It's hard running there through a tackle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Running back with the football. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Mean Green. And 6 more points to the total.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Georgia, 3.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The game makes it second and medium. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Scooped up in the defense. The ball is loose. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Excellent field position here for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up. Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Dropping back, it's Presley. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
And he'll drop back here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Coverage team brings down the returner. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it here. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Trying to run it. It's cross. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And the back now goes in motion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 11 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Dropping back, it's Presley. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Watts. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Wideouts now clustered. Caught behind the line. It's Joslin. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Was completed via the screen. Gain of 8. And that's good enough for
And the Bulldogs will try to keep this drive moving. Back to throw again. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surround.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
North Texas's offense is back out there now. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
North Texas, 21, Georgia.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Looking downfield, it's Presley. Makes a quick grab.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. As a design quarterback keeper. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Presley. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
On the play. 3rd down coming.
And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Presley. Quick throw, testing the middle. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch and stays in bounds for the 2-point conversion. What a play.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Return starts inside the 15. Comes out of bounds at the 38. That's a pretty good return. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
They'll run it from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over to
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds in closing this game out.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Ready, set. Lion. Here we go.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to pass. It's Presley. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Being set, it's second down. Looking for a receiver. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3.
3:25.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. He missed it. Off target that time. Still a 17-point lead after that miss. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.